Welcome to the Michael Jackson Live Interesting Facts for Die Hard Fans, Part 3. Welcome, Michael Jackson fans. So, thank you for all your comments. We're having a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun too. And so, thank you. If you're watching this for the first time, make sure you go back and watch the other videos because this is a bit of a series that we've got going on here. So, sometimes we link it up. So it's not strictly top 5 because it's kind of top 5 in this video. There's loads of top 5. So we've also got top 10. So go back to the beginning and check them all out and it all will make sense. Also, subscribe and that would be really cool. You get all the videos really quickly and it supports what I'm doing. It's all good. But anyway, thank you. It's really good talking with you guys. I try and reply to comments as quick as I can and I will try and reply to every comment as best as I can. So, without much further ado, let's go on to number 5. So, a YouTuber asked me to mention a story, an interesting fact about This Is It. So I'm going to give you one now. So the This Is It footage, which was released by AEG shortly after Michael Jackson passed away, showed They Don't Care About Us. And there's an interlude in They Don't Care About Us where they go into a piece of classical music. Now, if you take a look at the Blu-ray release of This Is It, and then take a look at the original footage which was released to the world's media, you will notice that that interlude is totally different because they re-recorded the music for the released edition, but the sound of the rehearsal was the sound that you actually heard in the original version released to the press. So, what they did was, for the rehearsal that Michael actually danced to, they used a dub of Michael Jackson live in Munich. So what they did was they lifted source material from the Munich show, edited it into the rehearsal of This Is It. It's quite strange if you think about it, but however, it's like, as I said on the Sky News interview, it's more of a placeholder with the intention that they were going to sort that out later. But if you listen carefully, you should be able to hear that it is Michael Jackson live in Munich in 1997 during the This Is It rehearsals. So Michael Jackson is singing over a previous version of the song. There you go. Number 4. Okay, this is a cool one. We've taken a look at the Prague opening night of the History Tour quite a few times in these lists, and I'm going to bring you back to that show, Dangerous. Now, Michael Jackson actually sang the last part of the song, the breakdown. He actually sang that live. And this was pretty unique because he didn't really sing it on the rest of the tour. We know that in Ostend he did sing a large majority of the song live, which we looked at the last video. However, he didn't sing the latter part of the song live. So obviously they were giving it a try on the opening night, and then he decided not to sing it live again, basically. Now, because I wasn't at every single show, I can't say that 100%, but generally as a rule, he didn't do it again. Number 3. This is a really fun one. I thought I'd put a fun one in there. Michael Jackson, opening night, Dangerous Tour, Munich. Now, Michael Jackson performed Bad on the first beginning few shows of the Dangerous Tour. And if you take a look at the footage released of Bad in Munich from 1992, you'll see that Michael Jackson finds a hat on the floor, puts it on his head, spins around a bit and throws the hat. Why did he do that and where is that hat from? Well, I'm going to tell you right now. That hat is the backing dancer's hat, probably Lavelle Smith's hat from Jam. And he noticed it was still on the floor because Michael Bush hadn't picked it up yet, and then he went with it and messed around and he threw the hat. Because in Jam, Lavelle Smith wears his hat and then after the dance break he just dashes it. It's quite cool. Let me just quickly say something about Lavelle Smith. Lavelle Smith is amazing. I love Lavelle Smith. When I was young, I used to look up to him so much. I got to meet him when I was really young and I was in awe. I was, how old? I can't remember how old. I was young. And he was wearing a futuristic silver spacesuit kind of thing. And he was so kind and gracious. As an artist, I think that he is the best. Choreography, dancer, he is the perfect person to be behind Michael Jackson. And loyalty. You've never heard him say anything bad or personal about Michael Jackson. So respect to Lavelle Smith. If you're looking for your hat, Lavelle Smith, Michael picked it up at the Dangerous Tour in Munich. So he's the one that's got it. Number 2. So this is a bit of a fun one today. I thought I'd put a couple in there that I find interesting. So have you noticed on the History Tour at the beginning when Michael Jackson, he gets his armour and he throws it into the crowd? Or in the Dangerous Tour, he gets his glasses and he throws it into the crowd. Well, he doesn't actually throw it into the crowd. He actually throws it to his stage manager, who's at the front, who actually catches the costume, whatever that may be, and places it on a platform, and then another staff lifts it and takes it away, because the armour is gold plated. It's very expensive. You don't just want to throw it into the crowd. Michael Bush made several of these for the tour just in case they get broke. But what happens is he throws them, they're caught, placed down and removed, and then the helmet is caught, and that's how it works. And then the stage manager actually has a signal card which he lifts when everything is cool, and basically indication that Michael is ready to go. Number 1. Okay guys, so the top number 1 Michael Jackson live interesting fact for die-hard fans is 1999 Munich. Brilliant concert. Something happened I didn't notice when I was there, but looking back at the footage, it became apparent. In the introduction, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, Michael Jackson walks on. The band mess up. They basically mess up. Usually Michael Jackson will do a hit on a 4. 1, 2, 3, pow. Sometimes on a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, pow. And on this occasion, it should have been on the 1. But I think Ricky Lawson, we love you, Ricky, came in a little bit too early, and consequently, most of the band played the hit on the 4 rather than the 1. Consequently, it messed up. Now, the bassist played it correct. Michael was correct. And if you watch Michael's face, 1999 Munich, look at his face just after that moment and you will see. And take a listen and you will hear a bass lick after the band is finished. Bam! Doom! That bass is right and the rest is wrong, because they followed the drummer. So something happened with the click track. It sounds to me like Ricky Lawson, he slightly made a mistake, and that's Michael was in the right, the bassist was in the right. And if you want to know how it really should have looked, go to the 1999 concert in Korea, and basically that's how it should have been done. Now, just a note, I did not notice this when I was live. It's so crazy when he walks out that you basically don't notice it. So we had to go back. Another thing, by the way, was Ricky Lawson's drum playing. When I was there live, I was thinking, wow, how did they sync up the drum machine? And then when I looked at the footage later, I realized that, wait a minute, that's not a drum machine. That's Ricky Lawson playing amazing drums. There's such great moments from that concert. I'm going to do a full video on this concert, and I'm also going to do a video about the crane going up and the accident, because those of us that were there have some cool things and observations which you won't see on the video. So many Michael Jackson things you don't get from the video. You need to have been there live. And I hope you enjoyed today. Please subscribe. Feel free to comment, share and like. I'll see you soon. Thank you.